7 terrifying signs you are face to face with a demonic narcissist straight from hell. Most people talking about narcissism, they are just scratching the surface, throwing around buzzwords, cold definitions that don't even come close to what it really feels like. Because underneath all that, there's something darker, something that makes your stomach tighten before your brain even knows why. It starts as a flicker, a twitch in your soul that whispers, "This isn't right." Not just annoying, not just toxic. No, this feels like something that shouldn't even exist on this side of reality. The energy? Heavy, cold, wrong. Like you're not arguing with a person at all, but being hunted. Nobody wants to say it out loud, but let's stop pretending. This isn't just narcissism. This is something else. Something with teeth you can't see but sure as hell can feel. And every day, the stories roll in. No logic, no pattern you can chart on paper. Just chaos, despair, people describing the same slow bending of reality, like someone's twisting the edges of their life for sport. And after a while, the dots connect. Ugly, terrifying dots most people are too scared to look at. So let's just rip the mask off. 7 signs you're not just dealing with a narcissist. You're dealing with something that feels evil. Something wearing human skin. Buckle up. It's about to get very real. 1. The smell of wrongness. This one crawls under your skin. No matter how polished they look, tailored suit, perfect hair, expensive cologne, there's this smell. Not always strong, not always obvious, but it's there, hiding like mold in the walls. A sour, stale undertone that doesn't belong. And no, it's not about bad hygiene. It's deeper than that. Like catching a whiff of something dead. Something that shouldn't be here. A scent that makes your soul twitch because your body knows before your mind does. This isn't normal. Sometimes you only notice it when they lean close. Or brush past. And you think, was that me? My clothes? The room? You sniff the air like you're going crazy. But you're not. That smell? It's a crack in the mask. Just a split-second leak from whatever is festering underneath. You're not smelling their skin. You're smelling their soul. And it reeks. 2. Animals always know. After the smell comes the silence. Or the growl. Or the hiss. You ever see a dog who loves everyone? Tail wagging. Kisses for strangers. Then suddenly freeze when one person walks in. Ears back. Hackles raised. Growling like their life depends on it. Or wise. Bolting behind the couch. Shaking like they've seen a ghost. That's not random. That's instinct. Cats. They don't even fake it. They hiss. They glare. They vanish into the shadows like death just entered the room. Even reptiles, yeah, even the lizards, start acting jumpy. Agitated. Like the air got heavy and wrong the second she walked in. See, animals don't care about charm. They don't fall for fake smiles or expensive clothes. They feel energy. They feel intent. And when a narcissist shows up, the kind I'm talking about, they feel the rot. Not every animal reacts. Some adapt to the static if they live in it long enough. But when they do react, believe them. They're telling you what your brain is too polite to say. This isn't just a bad person. This is a spiritual parasite. 3. Electronics go haywire around them. This is where it stops feeling like a bad relationship and starts feeling like a horror movie. Things around them just break. Lights flicker for no reason. Bulbs pop. TVs glitch like they're tuning into some hellish broadcast. Your phone freezes, drains battery in minutes, or randomly restarts the second they text you. Wi-Fi cuts out. Fans die mid-spin. Laptops crash right before that big deadline. Coincidence? Nah, this isn't bad wiring. It's not Mercury in retrograde. It's energy. Their energy, or what's clinging to them. Dark energy messes with frequencies. It feeds on current. It twists electrical fields like Play-Doh. And the more time you spend around them, the more you start noticing it. I didn't buy it at first either. I blamed the gadgets, the cheap bulbs, anything logical. But then I kept hearing the same story from people who'd never met. Same weird pattern, same creepy vibe. This isn't random. It's a side effect, a warning sign. So if your tech dies every time they are near, if lights dim when they walk in, pay attention. Because the demon riding shotgun in their soul doesn't just want to mess with your head. It wants to mess with your world. 4. Nightmares that feel like warnings. Now let's talk about what happens after dark. Because the nightmare doesn't end when you fall asleep. If anything, that's when it gets worse. We're not talking about being late for work or forgetting your pants. These dreams, they feel alive, heavy, hellish, like the air's too thick to breathe and something is crawling through the shadows toward you. But you can't see its face. It's not stress. It's not random. It's your soul screaming in a language your brain can't translate. And then there's sleep paralysis. Ever been awake but paralyzed? Can't move, can't scream, can't breathe, while something presses down on your chest like it's trying to squeeze your soul out through your ribs. That's not imagination. That's an invasion. And here's the chilling part. Once you're out of their orbit, gone, truly gone, the nightmares stop. Overnight, like someone flipped a switch. Trauma doesn't vanish that fast, but demonic energy does when it loses its host. So if you wake up drenched in sweat, heart hammering like it's trying to punch its way out of your chest, don't shrug it off. Your dreams might just be telling you the truth you're too scared to face while you're awake. 5. Your body turns against you. At this point, your soul is screaming. Your sleep's a battlefield. Electronics are fried. And now, your body joins the war. Sudden nausea out of nowhere. Headaches that feel like your skull's cracking from the inside out. Dizzy spells so violent you're clutching walls just to stay upright. Your chest, tight. Breathing feels like drowning on dry land. Your muscles, heavy. Your energy, gone. Like someone pulled the plug on your life force and left you running on fumes. Doctors run the tests. Blood work comes back clean. You're fine, they say. But you're not fine. You feel wrecked, hollowed out, poisoned from the inside. That's because this isn't coming from inside your body. It's coming from what's feeding on it. And then, just like that, they leave the room, and it lifts. The pressure, the weight, the sick heaviness. Sometimes it's instant, like flipping a damn switch. That's not stress. That's not anxiety. That's your soul screaming, waving a red flag like its life depends on it. Because when you're wired as an empath, whether you realize it or not, your body doesn't just pick up vibes. It feels energy, full force. And when that energy is coming from a narcissist with something darker hitching a ride, your system reacts like it just walked into a cloud of poison gas. Because that's what it is, a toxin for your soul. And your body will do everything it can to purge it before it burrows deep. 6. The air changes, literally. This is where it crosses from creepy into paranormal. 1 minute, the room feels normal, comfortable. Then, bam, the temperature plummets like someone opened a freezer door. A chill snakes across your skin, buries itself in your bones. You check the thermostat, nothing's changed. No open windows, no draft. Then the narcissist walks in, and the atmosphere shifts. Sometimes it swings the other way. Heat slams into you like a blast furnace. You're sweating, suffocating, wiping your forehead, thinking you're about to pass out. But you're not. It's the energy. It's always the energy. This isn't fact trouble. It's not your imagination. It's the environment reacting to the spiritual garbage they drag with them. It bends the air, warps the room, sucks the peace out of everything like a black hole swallowing light. And once you've felt it, once you've watched the temperature flip the second they step in, you can't feel it. You don't need a psychic to tell you something's off. Your body already knows. Your surroundings already know. Everything is screaming the same truth. You're not just in the presence of a person. You're in the blast zone of something toxic. And we're not even at the worst part yet. Brace yourself, because number 7, that's where reality starts breaking. 7. The shadows that shouldn't be there. This is the sign that rattles your core, the one that makes you question what's real. The shadows, not from lamps, not from passing cars. I'm talking quick, darting flickers in your peripheral vision. You're sitting there, scrolling your phone, sipping tea, when something zips across the room. You turn, nothing, but you felt it. And sometimes, it's worse. You feel someone behind you. Close. Too close. You feel their breath on your neck, except there's no one there. Every hair on your body stands at attention. Your spine locks up. Your gut screams run. You whip around, empty space. Now, maybe you tell yourself you're imagining things. stress, anxiety, overactive mind. No, it's not that. This is the energy bleeding through. It's not a hallucination. It's not psychosis. It's your spiritual senses kicking into high gear, blasting alarms across your nervous system. These shadows, these flickers, these chills, they're residue. Leakage from the dark force inside the narcissist. It doesn't want to be seen, but it damn sure wants to be felt. And here's the truth. The second you acknowledge it, you start breaking the spell. Because once you stop lying to yourself, once you see the narcissist for what they really are, not just a manipulator, not just a gaslighter, but a vessel carrying something rotten, you stop playing their game. You stop doubting your gut. You take your power back. So now, it's your turn. Which of these 7 signs have you seen, felt, survived? Drop your story below. Don't hold back. Someone out there thinks they are going crazy right now, and your voice might be the one that saves them. If this hit home, share it, spread it, shine a light where the shadows lurk. And until next time, have a nice day.